is out. And yes, it is Sunday evening on the East Coast for at least 4 minutes. Making the cut by the skin of my teeth today. This is Ultra. Can y'all hear me, or was that drowned it out? What is up, everybody? What secrets do I have to tell you about this evening? I wonder what those could be. But if you guys in the live chat could give me a thumbs up or tell me in a reply, how is the audio doing? Make away forces of speculation. Here's Ultra Maximus. The circuits of Cybertron attached to my face do agree with that statement there. Loud and clear, great. That's awesome. And as long as you can hear just a tiny little bit of tunes in the background, that's all that matters, because this is what the FOC report's all about, is to kick it. And yeah, so you guys are watching the secret variant. And let me make sure the secret variant is doing what it needs to be doing and showing right. Is this screen... No, you know what? I need to decrease a little bit of me. See, I'm gonna make some adjustments here, so you guys bear with me. We need to increase the screen count. There we go. All right, and then take a little bit of me and move me over this away, because you don't need to see this much of my face. But all right, that's a lot better. Now, thank you all for joining me here live on the secret variant. If you are in the live chat, thank you. I appreciate you tremendously for tuning in. If you guys are the ones sharing, I'm sorry, if you're sharing this video to your friends and telling them about the secret variant, that's kind of the idea. If you notice that I do not tag these videos, this is an underground FOC show. What do I mean by that? There's 1,000,001 FOC shows out there. There's a new one popping up every day. Look, there's a lot of people out there giving you opinion. I'm just making sure that you know what's coming. All right, and I may give you a little bit of my opinion, but you guys should know it's just my opinion. Don't ever take what I say as fact. If you speculate on comic books, you could lose everything that I tell you to buy. And if you are still willing to be my friend and still willing to join me for this video, then I appreciate you the most, because you understand what the game's all about. It's just about information and being able to get this information to you, my fellow comic book purchaser. Big old cup of coffee, because let me tell you, the kid probably didn't take a nap, but I sure as shit did. So let's kick this off, everybody. What's this? The opinion of a seasoned vet is always better than a rookie. Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes a fresh set of eyes can give you a new take that you might not have seen, but at the same time. So it's like, it's everything. When you read everything, Final Order Compromise, it's so true. Which ones, dude, when you're on a budget and you are on a strict budget and you are, of course, you have some collection goals. And by the way, you guys are going to want to make sure you are subscribed to this channel for the next few Raw reports coming in, because Ultra got himself an A+ Grail, like a huge amount of history behind a book. And I got the last copy from this seller because I've been in long-standing negotiations with him. I got it cheaper than his asking price, which is always a plus. It wasn't a hit. It was a 10% discount. So I was like, oh yeah, thanks for the favor. But it was a piece of unobtainium. And if you guys like unobtainium, again, make sure you tuned in to my channel here. Also, don't forget, I'm giving away something wickedly cool called the Ultra Box, which is going to have a subscriber giveaway that is amaze. So, starting it off with a blaze this evening, we have the Eros Psyche number 2. And I did pick up the 1 in 30 of number 1, but you guys can check that out on an upcoming Raw report. There's the cover B. And then here's your cover C. Now, there are... All right, so the first one was a Harry Potter. This one is, of course, Pulp Fiction. So there's lots of homage covers to movies on a bunch of different books from a bunch of different publishers. And homage covers seem to be a way of hitting at nostalgia and actually playing on good art. So we'll see how it works out for him, Cotton. It's a bold strategy. Let's see how it pays off for him, Cotton. Let's see here. Here's your 10 copy, your incentive Virgin, and then here is your 20 copy black and white art incentive. Here is your 30 copy Sabine Rich incentive variant. So good luck to you incentive chasers out there. Good stuff, right? Abstract Studios giving us serial number 2 and a second printing. Because guess what? Second printing number 1 made enough people probably want this book that they sold out second issue 2, no doubt. Continuing on with anything Terry Moore does, and of course they are very, very tough black back covers, so make sure you pick your copies wisely. If you are left to fend for shelf copies, good luck. Aftershock shattering our expectations once again with another issue of Maniac, and here we have issue number 3. Issue number 3, of course, continues on with this very Jason-themed Maniac Killer. Yo, what's up, Jamie? Thank you for joining the live chat and the stream. It is good to see you. So, Maniac in New York again, another one of these Aftershock ones. Let me know in the comments below if any of you guys are, of course, reading these books. Phantom on scan number 1, and of course, since it's an Aftershock number 1, you know how they like to roll. They do a 15 copy incentive on their number 1s. Basically, I've seen this happen on every single number 1. So if you ever see Ultra not posting a picture of a number 1 Aftershock variant, it's probably because I forgot, or did I? No, just kidding. I forgot, or I edited it over. Sometimes I'll edit over slides that I'm working for. There's Cover Lover. No brakes, man. Don't put the brakes on nothing, man. You know, tell us how you really feel. Scout's Honor number 4, and for those of you who don't like spiders, probably not going to like that book so much. Undone by Blood, The Other Side of Eden. And this is number 2. Here we have next Archie. That's not Destiny at New York number 2. What the hell? Or is it? I don't know. Archie Comics, Archie Library number 2. It might be what I copied from there. But man, there's a lot of mess ups in here. Guys, I had a long weekend. If any of you married guys out there can understand this, my wife took me to Home Depot and we got paint. Yeah, I don't think I need to say much more. I did share that picture of the palette inside of Home Depot with one of my private chats, and one of the replies was, "I'm sorry," because they know they know what's up. But Artist Writers and Artisans giving us another decal cover. There is your Chariot number 2, and then here is your Redemption number 3. Patrick, thank you for joining us. Good to see you in the live chat, man. And we're not even through any of that many of the indies. Yeah. So Jamie gets it. There's a couple guys. It sounds painful. Yeah, it wasn't so bad because my wife picks a good color and she actually took my input on the color, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So it's got a really cool name too. So that was one of the reasons why she liked it. But Humanoids, Space Bastards number 4. And this is a highly coveted series, and shout out to Sparks Comics, who was showing off some hardcovers from Space Bastards. Really wild looking stuff. So here's your Mad Cave, and they are dropping you a second print of Nottingham number 1. So if you like Nottingham mixed with Watchmen and turned up to 11 on the bloody scale, here you go. This is your steez right here. So make sure you're checking this one out. I read the first issue and it was definitely a good read. So props to Mad Cave for putting out a good product. Here we go. Oni Press. And Oni gives us Jana the Impossible Monsters. Man, I'm never going to get this one right. Number 1, second print. I keep on messing up that name. Kaiju Max Season 6, number 1. And that one did not have a variant actually associated with it, which was really, really odd. Titan Comics up next. And Titan gives us Doctor Who Missy. Number 1, cover A. Doctor Who Missy. Number 1, cover B, photo variant. And then there's your cover C. And then there's your cover D. This one intrigues me because I am a Tesla aficionado, I guess you can say. I'm a firm believer in some of the principles that Tesla was trying to convey, that electricity shouldn't be something that you and I all pay for, but this one caught my attention, so I'll be talking to my comic shop tomorrow. The Girl Who Electrified Tesla, cover A, and her name is Minky Woodcock. Number 1, cover B, and then number 1, there's your cover C, which is a photo variant, and yeah. See, the problem for me is I know what my kryptonite is, and I just give into it every time. What's up, David? Good to see you in the chat, man. So, any of my guys out there who know what their kryptonite is and gave into it, and married it, and recognize it whenever they see it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Here it is. There is your cover D by Bueller. And there is your cover E Virgin FOC variant. So that's going to be quite interesting to see how that one plays out. And I got comic boxes making noise from shiftings and stuff like that over here. And I got protections in place. So not the Comic Barricade. And shout out to Comic Barricade for a superior product. But I still need that. Yeah, Patrick knows what's up. I don't need to repeat myself. Valiant's going to be giving us Savage, like your man Ultra is here. Here's your cover A. There is your cover B. And there is your cover C, which is your pre-order bundled. So you would pre-order A, B, and C together in order to get the C cover. I think. I don't know how this works, but this is like you might have to prepay for all of them, or you prepay through issues 1 through 4. Good to see you, man. RJ Flo. And let's see what else we got here. Vault. Autumnal. Shout out to Sith Lordly, because this is one of his. And the connecting variant, it looks like, I'm pretty sure the leaves are getting everybody in town. Resonant number 9. This is a wild looking cover. And that's it for Vault. Zenoscope. Man Goat and Bunny Man. Number 1 of 3. And there's your cover A. There's your cover B. Cover B, not too bad. I gotta say that. Not too bad. But is it enough to make you buy a Zenoscope book? Darth Lopez has arrived in the chat, everybody. Just remember to all hail Darth Lopez. And Darth Lopez, no offense, when I say all hail Maverick, he's just a tiny notch above. Just because he's Maverick, he's 1990s. No offense to you, Darth Lopez. I appreciate you coming and checking us out in the chat. And you're just in time for the Boom Books. Check it. We just made it through the indies, and now we're into the quote larger subscribers or larger publishers. I'm sorry. But speaking of subscribers, as I do a Freudian slip here, as I'm trying to think about the next segue, I don't know where I am subscriber-wise, but 1,000 is where we need to be, and oh my gosh. Shout out to Hive Comics, because they're apparently donating some books, and I'll formally introduce them on my IG. So follow the IG for the updates, and I'm going to have an update coming here soon, because over the last week I have added some more books to the Ultra Box. I do want you guys to know that I really appreciate it. See, there's Thunder, 458. So that's amazing. That's 10 more than I had, I think when I started the weekend. Cherokee Metal in the house. Thanks for joining us, buddy. So check it, guys. We've got 542 to go. 542. That's not very many. So I know that you guys love the best kept secret in comic books, and that is the secret variant show that I do every Sunday. But we've got to get these numbers up. They're rookie numbers, and we got to get them pumped up. And it can still be a secret, but we got to let the secret be known to good people before it gets known to other people. And let me know how my video's looking, because it looks like through my studio it might be a little choppy, and I'm hoping that's not the case. So, anyway, back at it. Berserker, Grandpa cover. And there is your cover B by Albuquerque. And then guess what? They're going to do foil variants just like they did for the second print. So the second print for number 1, probably going to be a good book to pick up. Let's see if they do a third print. Let's see. Yeah, David, lots to talk about, a lot of store variants, but we do not cover store variants unless they're given to us to give away to our watchers by the stores. So if you have anybody in contact with any of those stores and they want to make a donation to the Ultra Box or help me give a giveaway for the show, I'd be happy to show their variant. Berserker number 2 cover D is the Albuquerque foil. So you got 2 foil variants coming out for issue 2. No chop here tight. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. It's probably just my streaming software, my pitiful little machine struggling. It's an i5 processor, and it's hating my life right now. I have worked it pretty hard in the last couple of days. It's supposed to be just like a streaming machine, and now here I am using like softwares and all sorts of other stuff on it. And believe it or not, PowerPoint is way more resource using than Google Slides. But Google Slides is too choppy on this program, so I have a lot more issues with Google Slides than I do with PowerPoint in the studio. So maybe if I develop an app that reads the Google Slides a lot better, we might be able to do that. We'll see. But anyway, here's your 50 copy incentive. The last one was your 25 copy incentive. Here's your 150 copy incentive and your 250 copy incentive. So look, you didn't get a 500 copy or a 1,000 copy this time. But expect there probably to be a 1 per store, which I did miss on my previous Raw Report Wednesday presser. And so on to Mighty Morphin number 6. There's your cover A by Lee. Here's your cover B. And then your blank sketch, green background blank sketch. And I think all these color sketchbooks, pardon me, a little hiccup from the coffee. These color sketchbooks are probably going to be pretty good as a set. So any of you guys out there knowing where they are in back issue bins, you might want to assemble them if you can get all of them together. Let's see here. Then we've got your 10 copy. Here's your 15 copy. Here is your 25 copy, another one by Momoko. And again, this is probably another set that some people are putting together. And if you're a set collector, let me know. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what sets you're putting together. I'd like to see if you guys collect some of the same stuff I do. And I got some sets that I'm putting together, as you guys know, and I can't wait because I'm closing in on the home runs of some of them. Proctor Valley Road. Here is your cover A. Here is your cover B. Here's your 10 copy incentive by Ward. Here's your 25 copy incentive by Mora. And expect there to be some 1 per store or an FOC variant of some sort that they're going to announce tomorrow. So check with your LCS tomorrow, guys, on that one. And Thunder says I have the Alex Ross Timeless Collection. Thunder, that's a huge collection to put together. Props to you on that. And if you have both the sketch and the color version, including the secret variant that they dropped, man, you are the man. Because I watched that set and I was like, maybe if I was in a different situation, not stay-at-home dad situation, I would be probably chasing that set and might be putting that one together. But here's some interesting stuff, right? You guys remember Avatar? This right here is interesting to me, and it might be a little telling and spoilerish on the story. So if you saw that spoiler marking at the beginning of the show, it wasn't there for shits and giggles, I'm telling you. So but Black Hammer Visions giving us a Zdarsky A cover, And I don't know if these are all new characters in the Black Hammer universe. They actually might be. But here's your cover B. And then here is your cover C by Zafino. So good stuff there. Grendel Devil's Odyssey, number 5 of the 8-issue miniseries. There is your cover A. And here is your cover B. All right, then Jenny Zero, 1 of 4. Resident Alien, your rides here, number 5 of 6. And then here is Young Hellboy, The Hidden Land, number 3 of 4. There's your cover A. And then here is your cover B. So Young Hellboy, huh? Wild. All right, now Dynamite. Now we could have another hour-long separate show for Dynamite, but this is just the stuff that was in the previous catalog on FOC today. This does not include any of the incentive variants associated with these books. Please understand that I don't want to have carpal tunnel syndrome from messing with my mouse to copy and paste all these Dynamite books. Check with your LCS. If any of these regular cover arts appeal to you, then yes, some of these other incentive variants are going to appeal to you, and they do have oddball incentives, like a 1 in 5, a 1 in 7, a 1 in 10, a 1 in 11, a 1 in 13, a 1 in 15, a 1 in 16, a 1 in 17, a 1 in 20, a 1 in 21, a 1 in 35, a 1 in 36, CGC graded, limited versions, all sorts of different things. So just remember, there's a ton of them. And we won't be covering all of them here, but I will cover everything that was in the main Diamond catalog. So there was your FOC variant. So this one's interesting because it's a trade dress FOC variant. And this is Daejathorus number 12. There's your cover A by Perillo. Absolutely. Cover B. Cover C by Linsner. Your cover D by Robson. Cover E. Yeah, Jamie, those were all recalled. As I know people who had some, and they were all picked up. And then Dynamite destroyed all the remainders, so you won't be seeing any distributors with them. Limited Linsner Virgin cover for cover. Look. My apologies. They didn't give me the black bars to put over that one, and it's red line art. And they say rare in the title, so you know it's going to be good. Perillo Limited Virgin cover. Robson Limited Virgin cover. George Martin's Clash of Kings number 12. There's your cover B. And then there's your 10 copy incentive and your 20 copy black and white incentive and your 25 copy Virgin incentive. The Superpowers number 4, cover A. There's your cover B by Yoon. Here's your cover C. I mean, yeah, these are all dope. Like, don't get me wrong. Some of these are really, really good artistically, and the Virgin covers probably look dope in slabs. And this right here is a really good looking Red Sonja cover. But I don't collect this stuff. So shout out to everybody who does collect the Red Sonja stuff. If you're a completionist collecting full sets of this, you are a god among men, or a goddess among women, or whatever. Apache helicopter amongst ambulances. Red Sonja and the Superpowers cover H cosplay, also not too shabby. Limited Virgin cover. Another Limited Virgin cover. Oh wait, and yet another Limited Virgin cover. Black and white FOC variant. Not bad, but it's a premium one. So don't forget the premium Yoon FOC Virgin variant. And that's a really good Red Sonja by Yoon. Definitely better than the America Chavez. Just saying. I know it was a really bad cover. It really sucks. It sucks when good artists just have that one-off book that everybody remembers. Like I was pointing out, nobody remembers all the times you did really good, but they'll remember that one time you screwed up real bad. But anyway, Jay Lead, of course, dropping fire over here at Dynamite, and then Linsner giving us Vampirilla, of course, CGC cover. Then here is your cover A by Lee. There's your cover B by Yoon. I like this one, and this is good Linsner. So props to him because he got me to like double take on it, you know. There's your cover D, and then here is your cover E by Kano. And then here is your cover F by Davidson. Cover G by Davia. Cover H Cosplay. That one makes Milo Manara blush. There's your cover, limited virgin cover by Lee. And this is Vampirilla and Dark Powers. There is your limited Linsner virgin variant. And I think these all had a SRP of $50. But check with your retailer because they may vary. They may get marked up, in other words. It's kind of like buying a car. You get a second sticker on it if it's a rare one. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's got the options you want. But do you really want to pay that second sticker? Good luck to you guys again for all you Dynamite chasers, because you guys are real. You guys are the real MVPs, man. Vampirilla and the Dark Powers number 5, the premium Lao FOC Virgin variant. Here is your Vampirilla and the Dark Powers number 5 Yoon limited virgin cover, and we've made it through the Dynamite into the DC. Now in the DC list, you have to remember, I go FOC live so late. Azores, what's up, my man? Good to see you in the chat. So anyway, I go Banana Momoko over here. Oh my God, y'all are filling up the chat tonight. What up, bro? Good to see you. So we just hit the DC list. So as you guys know, I go live on Sundays usually so late that I do the following FOC list. So this is 328. So y'all have a week to check out some of these covers, and just know that, look, when I do my FOC list, there may be some books that they don't have the B cover shown, or they'll only show the B cover because that's the only one they have ready. I'm going to show you guys everything that DC has ready for FOC that goes final order next Sunday, 328. It's the one oddball on the list because DC had to be different. But that B cover for Batman Black and White is going to be a Jenny Frisian cover. And how much you want to bet this one's going to be under-ordered? So I'll be checking that one out. Cover C, Gary Frank. Really not a bad cover. Really not. And it's a Riddler one. C, Batman versus Ra's al Ghul. There is no B cover for this one, but this is, of course, $3.99. And Catwoman number 30. And there's your cover A by Joelle Jones, which, tight work, right? Then, of course, God, Jenny Frisian. What do you? Why must you extract this money from my wallet? Oh man! So what's going on over here? We got a big one. Get any more DC covers since their prices are going up to $6 for comics? Yeah, you know, and what does that mean? It's going to be $6.99 for the cardstock variants. It's crazy, man. There's so many. You can arrive 25 minutes late and just start the DC section. Yo, yeah, you're on time, man. If that's the case, you just made it for DC. So we've been through Boom, we've been through Dynamite, and a little bit of Dark Horse. So it is, and this last week's wasn't too shabby neither, as far as Jenny Frisian covers. So she's doing all right. Flash 769 is giving us cover A by Brandon Peterson. And then we've got the Zoo cardstock variant, which the hell's going on here, Barry? What did you do to the timeline now, Barry? Anyway, Justice League number 60, and it's got Superman versus Shazam, who was supposedly never going to exist, but does. Crazy how that happens, right? There's your cover B cardstock variant. Yeah, 5 for cover A and 6 for cover B, still pretty steep, man. They better be packing it with a ton of content in there. Page count better be high, because y'all know they cut down page count to like 20 pages, I think, or 19 pages. So they're like 2 pages less than most Marvel books. Total bullshit, Adam. Nightwing number 79 gives us a very pink cover A background, and that is obviously him reaching out to Batgirl. I don't know what's going on here, but okay. I have a feeling this one's there's going to be some sleeper DC variants that happen to hit later on, but it's going to take a while for them to hit, I think. But you guys know there's certain characters from DC that I like Red Hood. Red X also is another one too. So we'll see what happens. You know, there's lots of infinite possibilities in the infinite frontier, right? Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, number 109, giving us just an A cover. And then Truth and Justice, number 3, list cover A but did not list a cover B. So be on the lookout for that one. And again, you have a whole week to be mindful of any additional second prints and things that they may drop, because DC is sneaky like that. But IDW has given us Cantu and the City of Giants #1. Now, you guys right now need to understand something. There's a RIA. It's a 1 in 10 incentive, right? There's also a 1 in 25 incentive. Anytime an IDW book drops a 1 in 25 incentive, it's usually pretty under-ordered, unless it's a big #1. I don't know how big the orders on this book are going to be, but I would say if you are speccing on Cantu, you want all 3 of these. So as you guys go out and fight for these books after FOC, the smart man would be going to his store right now and saying, hey, I want all 3 covers. You can give me an RIB, an RIA, and I'll take 10 copies of the A cover off your hands. What are you going to charge me? And just see what they say, because you probably want to do that. Just saying. It might be something that somebody that might be his plan and his game plan towards it, just because, so there's a lot of stuff going on there. So they dropped the 1 in 25 for Cantu Holomen, and it's getting tough to find at a decent price. And especially when we're talking about a book. I don't even know what it sold, but I can tell you right now, it didn't sell much, especially the first appearance. So good luck to you guys out there. This is probably a monster, and you probably see this as a spec pick on the Wednesday Night Presser. And if you want to know what my FOC picks were, you have to tune in Wednesday. So be sure to join me over there on Flipside. And for you Star Trek fans, here's your 2 books for Star Trek Year 5. You got number 20, and then you've got a 10-copy incentive. That is pretty cool. And then TMNT Jenica number 2's final issue, she gets a 10-copy incentive. And that's going to round it out for IDW. So, Image. We got Birthright number 48. Home number 1, cover A and cover B. Cover A for Homesick Pilots, number 5. And then there's your cover B. Jules Verne's Lighthouse, number 1. Cover A and cover B. Carmen, number 2, cover A. And did I miss the variant? I think I might have missed the variant, guys. Sorry about that. Did I might have pulled a scumbag move and copied over the variant. Let me just double check real quick. I gotta check my screen. Hope this doesn't slow me down and mess things up. But I'm gonna check over here and make sure that there is indeed the variant for number 2 of Carmen. Sorry, I'm still in Dynamite. Trying to scroll through them as fast as possible, but as you guys know, it takes 4 days. So make sure you are liking this video. Shout out to all you guys who did, and really appreciate you guys who are subscribed, of course. Okay, so Image. Yeah, so there's a black and white 25 copy of that one, and then there is so it's not like I robbed you guys of missing any kind of crazy insane artwork. So here's the deal. The cover A book has a 25 copy incentive. That's black and white for your 25 copy incentive. And then there is a cover C 50 copy incentive sketch virgin variant. So good luck to you guys for that one too. Carmen's actually turning out to be really big. But there's your scumbag cover A. And then here is your scumbag cover B. And let me actually disconnect some of these tabs here. All right. There we go. So here's your 10 copy incentive for scumbag. And that's going to round it out for Image. No, man, there's no super chat option yet. And Darth Lopez, if you want that super chat option, as much as I do over here, we got to get to 1K. So it takes 1,000 subscribers. And for all you guys with a YouTube channel, put it in the live chat. Type out your YouTube channel's name, but you can't put the link in there because it won't let you type links. So put your channel's name in there. It'll play on the rewind. It'll play on the screen here below. I want to make sure that every one of you guys in the comic book community that are watching my channel right now get reciprocated. We all need to get to 1,000 because that's the only way we can all get the super chats active. And if we get the super chat active, y'all know what happens. So also, I'm trying to give away a box of eclectic collectibles from my personal collection that will put a smile on one lucky winner's face. Sensei Mel taught me very well. But everybody, here we go. We need to buckle down. And yeah, Scumbag does need an HBO Max series. And I appreciate you, Cover Lover, man. That's appreciated. Everybody's super, man. Everybody in this community is good. Are you kidding me? Like, look, I'm in a couple other hobbies. All right, one of them involves a lot of metallic things with moving parts, and y'all are more chill than that community, and that community is full of a bunch of scumbags. Yeah, there's going to be scumbags in every community and every hobby, but once you wade through them and you find, you guys know what I mean. Like, you can actually tell. You can tell the people who are scripted and don't have their heart in the right place, and then you can tell the guys who are off the cuff and just love to talk about this stuff and have a genuine passion for it. So I shout out and props to all you guys out there that are doing, just doing your thing and aren't trying to fake it. You know what I mean? Because genuine heart is all it takes. Just be yourself. You don't have to be the smartest guy to appreciate comics. But if you try faking what you know, that's when you start to look bad, right? We got a bunch of people in here to talk about Liefeld variants incoming. Well, first off and foremost, you got the Amazing Spider-Man number 61 second printing Gleason variant, which is going to just completely crush any of the store variants, anything else that's going on with that. Like even the Tedesco variant for 61 cover A. I don't know, man. There's your variant right there, right, guys? Let me know what you think. And America Chavez is also going back for a second print. And here's your Pacelli second print variant. Black Cat number 5. You get your Reborn variant. And then you get your 1 in 25 incentive. Children of the Atom number 1 second print. And it's a shame that it's only got one character on the cover again. Children of the Atom number 2. Children of the Atom number 2 headshot variant by Todd Nauck. And there is your Henderson variant with a throwback homage to an older X-Men cover. If you guys know what that cover is, why don't you drop it in the chat for everybody to share? Because off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure I remember it, but it's probably wrong. So, let's see there, man. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Donny Cates coming to Spawn. The Todd Father said it. On YouTube? Oh, yeah, probably. It would make sense that Donny Cates would take over the writing duties for Spawn. Daredevil number 29. So guess what? Elektra's made it 5 whole issues as Daredevil. Here's Daredevil Reborn, the Reborn variant. Darkhawk, Heart of Hawk number 1. I love this one, the Daughterman variant. And then this is the other variant. I don't know if either of these... I think these are all open order. I didn't see any on the incentive list, but there were no Darkhawks on the incentive list, not even the B covers, so that's usually a sign that they put all that stuff on there. What up, Telekinetic Age? Thank you for joining. Fantastic Four, number 30. Here is the Acuna Thing variant. You guys heard that right. And then here's your regular cover, which is your thing. Guardians of the Galaxy number 13. And if anybody has a lead on where to get a hoodie or a jacket like Star-Lord has now, you know, with like the multicolor fade, I need that. I need that in my life. So, need one in black, of course, with that multicolor fade on it. So if you all see that somewhere, let me know. And then, so Guardians of the Galaxy, they're announcing this thing where they're doing new teams. Someone said that there's Liefeld content coming. You damn right. There's your Liefeld content right there. And shout out to Guardians Team Up Deadpool and Rocket from way back in the day. Great book. But here's your Guardians of the Galaxy number 13, your Reborn variant with I don't know what's up with that eye patch on him. It's weird. Ron Lim variant. So as you guys can see, there's multiple teams of Guardians. There's actually going to be 3 different teams. They've already shown the third team, and a villain has to join them for something. So I don't know what's going on here, but Super Skrull is joining the Guardians of the Galaxy. There's Phyla-Vell Quasar, and then there's Wendell Vaughn Quasar, and there's Moondragon and Nova. They appear on this Ron Lim variant. And then we have the Momoko variant, which is the 1 in 50. Yeah, I'm waiting for this one and the number 11 to cool off before I even think about picking this up. And then there's the Yoon variant, which has the other squad, which I don't think the squad actually exists anymore. So here's your classic squad with Star-Lord, and they got these new costumes on, but we'll see. We'll see if that squad reunites, and they got another couple of teams to help them out through their guarding of the galaxy. And Iron Fist Heart of the Dragon, number 4 of 6. And there's your B cover for that one. And usually, Iron Fist is usually a really good read. So, Iron Man number 8. Alex Ross, say no more. But I'm wondering what is going on here. If this is the Iron Man Reborn, what is that 4-colored looking thing there? So he's got one arm that's completely skin tone, and he's like basically like Vision, but like they didn't have enough money for pigment, so they just gave him the 4 colors. King in Black, Namor, number 5. And Maestro War and Pax, number 4 of 5. And see, Darth Lopez, my man, wait until these distributors that I follow on eBay start posting up all the leftover copies that didn't get posted. And I'll bid on it. And I'll bid on it until I win it at a comfortable price. And then once I bid on it and win it at a comfortable price, I will remove all of them from my watch list and move on with life. And if the book tanks, it tanks. But you know what? I will have my copy at the comfortable price, so therefore I will never overpay for it, regardless of what it sells for. But Maestro War and Pax, number 4. And here is your cover A, and here is your green variant. Were no incentives listed for this one. And then Non-Stop Spider-Man. Now this one got some fire covers. All right. However, they did not have the cover art for the Bacalo variant. This is fire. And then they're going to do us dirty like this and give us this monster So this is probably going to be a 1 in 50 or a 1 in 100 incentive. Power Pack number 5 with no alternate covers. And then this is a very interesting book. So Spider-Man, Spider Shadow number 1 is going to be basically what if the symbiote had took over Spider-Man. And somebody outbid me on an auction that I was bidding on. Not talk about the one that happened live on Drunken Chat from one of the Drunken Sharks bidding against me while I had an offer with the seller. But anyway, no, this is going to be basically a story of the symbiote taking over Peter. So this is going to be pretty interesting. And you got a cover by Phil Noto. That's fire too, you know. All these covers look pretty good to me. Check this out, the fairy variant. So Ron Lim. and then Zdarsky and Chip Zdarsky dropping some cover art that it doesn't happen very often. There's a couple of rare variants that he's done too. And yeah, well, you know, Cover Lover, symbiotic seduction is true, and all the Black Suit Spider-Man stuff is definitely, you know, preying at our nostalgia on that. And there's some people out there that collect Black Suit Spider-Man appearances, so they've been busy people lately with the resurgence of symbiote Spider-Man. And that's basically what, you know, and why I don't think that book's probably going to do as good as it would have if there wasn't all this other derivative Black Suit Spider-Man stuff out there already. We already have symbiote reality. So we already have that alternate reality Spider-Man where he has the symbiote suit. Come on, Marvel. Anyway, Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 11. Empire Strikes Back variant. Thor number 14. Thor number 14, Reborn variant, and the Thor number 14 Klein Incentive variant, which looks... Hold on, let's back this up real quick. Sip the coffee on this one. Okay, so we have a situation where Klein has dropped us... This is neat. He's taking out everybody. So kudos to you, Nick Klein. Thor and Loki Double Trouble number 2 of 4, and there's your variant cover for that one. And then the last Marvel book on our list, Wolverine number 11. There's your Reborn variant for that one. So that leads to nullifying everything. You read everything Zdarsky. Well, that's pretty cool. That is going to be fire, especially since the summer What If miniseries will be on Disney. Yeah, you know, the Disney miniseries is probably going to be already directed towards other stories. They've kind of already given us a preview of what it was, and one of the stories is going to be the last work of Chadwick Boseman. So definitely going to be honoring that one. And honestly, though, where does Eddie go after King in Black? Do not kill Null, Marvel. Do not. Oh, Cover Lover. Man, we will find out, because we know King in Black 5's coming. Let's see here. Null will probably find a hide and seek for a while, and the new Phoenix will fly him away. No, the new Phoenix will not fly him away. My girl's not going to betray him like that, and whoever the new girl might be, because I heard there's a new girl coming into town, but Secret Variant is not where we talk about the books that come out on Wednesday, but you guys know that I do that someplace else. But here, Spec Matrix coming up, and there's probably going to be a Raw report tomorrow or Tuesday, where I may wait until Wednesday morning after I visit the LCS just to see if I can maximize it all. But don't forget, everybody, this right here is the goal. All right, so I'm going to give away a bunch of good books from my own personal collection to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Help me break the algorithms, and then once I break those algorithms, I'm going to help promote the rest of you guys who aren't at 1,000 subscribers for your YouTube content related to comic books. And that's all I ever wanted to do. I just want to talk books, and that's the reason why Blue Green in the house, and he said chat is full of spec Jedis. Well, all of you Jedis, I appreciate you coming to the temple and celebrating with me. Cover Lover, man, we that's always a risk. That's why they always say that villain spec is bad spec, because they'll kill the villain before they'll kill the hero in most cases. But who knows, man? Null's a god, so right, he's the symbiote god. He's the god of the void, right? And I hope y'all are reading Black Knight. Thor could not lift Black Knight's sword. And there's Darth Lopez. He's a Sith. So we got Sith Lords in here, you know. All right, everybody. No Force Wars in the chat, please. Because just remember, I know the secret variant is you guys' best kept secret in FOC comics ordering, but guys, select your friends. But let's find another 542 of them. Let's hit that magic number of 1,000. Help me give away this box. It's going to be fire. All right. And then you can, of course, don't forget to find me on Facebook and IG, Ultra Maximus, and Ultra Maximus. Oh, and by the way, homeboy who had a book up for $16.49 plus $4.49 shipping, right? So I offered him $15.51 for an even $20 shipped on a Marvel number 4 Alex Ross X-Force cover. I look for a high-grade copy locally, and they all have bad, huge bindery tears. And I know that there are copies that don't exist without bindery tears. But you know what this guy did? This Dr. Wu. Yeah, I know who Dr. Wu really is. It's one of his many eBay accounts. So if you guys see anything sold under that ID, don't buy anything from him, because he's out there trying to price fix. And that's the reason why he had best offer. He turned off best offer and blocked me. So you got to love these guys in the community that are out there trying to play games, because you're Dr. Wu? Yeah, okay. That would be hilarious, Patrick. You have integrity. This guy doesn't have integrity, and I know who. And again, I'm pretty sure I've only got beef with one person from Tennessee, and if it wasn't for that person, you guys can actually thank this guy. I wouldn't be here right now, because somebody from the old G Plus days. I know you're kidding. Somebody from the old G Plus days. He actually had somebody message me because I called him out because he was trying to shill up a book. And I sniped it, and then he sent me a shit copy, and I got pissed that he sent me a shit copy. And yeah, you know how it goes. But anyway, this is me. And if you don't like me, just go ahead and add me to your blocked fucking sellers list or blocked bidders list, because I don't want to go and add some of your shit to cart or send you an offer if you hate my guts. So yeah, the only sellers that honestly block me are sellers like that who know me from the community, and the people who have had me complain about their poor packaging or shipping, or just, you know, not checking the back cover. And that was what most people got heat from me for, is they would not check the back cover, and they would advertise a near mint book, and that back cover would be fucking hammered. So anyway, guys, you guys know me. Don't forget to like and share. Leave me a comment below. And if you're watching this on the rewind, you better be heading over to Flipside Next and making sure you're subscribed over there, because that's where I'll be dropping the Wednesday Night Presser. Don't forget to like and subscribe over there. Don't forget to make sure you're liked over at Mighty Mel V too. That's important because, of course, you guys know Spec Matrix I drop on Friday nights is insane. Oh, yeah. And Herd S. Eric is who you need to be following IG, because he's the man. And before we get into watching next time, before we move on, let me get over this, because I got to get over to the chat matrix so I can see a little bit more of the chats that's going on, because y'all are talking a lot. So Bad Comics Karma is just as real as Good Comics Karma Ultra. He will be dealt with. Oh yeah. No, he already is being dealt with universally. Don't worry. And don't think you can block buyers. Yes, you can. I have a blocked buyers list. Block bidders list, and you can most certainly block people, especially people who call you or send you messages and harass you after they get blocked or auto declined. Like, I got an instance where I had a dude offer me like $50 or $75 on a $200 book that I had probably like $7.75 shipping on at the time. You know, it was priority mail, and on that one I eat the extra insurance. Well, he starts blowing up my inbox because he got hit with the auto decline. So I sent him an offer at $175, which was like $25 off my asking price, right? This dude flies off the handle, tells me my book isn't worth this and that, tries showing me all these double, triple cover crap that he has. The dude has a whole bunch of books like without staples. He's got a bunch of CGC green label books. He thinks he's hardcore for it. And then you guys know what Comic Karma is? This dude's showing up in multiple places in other social media where I am, and I'm just looking at him and just Anyway, Spike from Transformers is a shit for being responsible for Optimus Prime's death. Well, it wasn't. Look, Rodimus is my favorite Transformer. I know people are going to be like, what? Hot Rod, yes. The guy who got him killed. Rodimus is really the one who got him killed. I mean, Hot Rod, if you think about it. But let's see. Eric Hurd dropping some questions here. Second print question. War of the Realms, New Agents number 2. No, because they both Swordmaster and Arrow first appeared in a Japanese digital exclusive, and I think that might have been. You might want to pick up the Japanese exclusive version of that one first. Chad Cave says Comic Karma doesn't exist. Stop living in Never Neverland. I don't know where you're living, Chad, but you obviously don't know the same circle I run in, and how Comic Karma is very, very true. And I've seen it happen. And, sometimes it doesn't work fast enough for some people. And those people who say, think that are obviously the ones who probably don't think it exists, but it does. Let's see. Made a best offer 2 days ago on a $40 book of 33, which basically would have saved me shipping. He counters back at 39, tells me to counter back. Like, well, look, because sometimes JJ and sometimes people... sometimes people get banned. Sometimes people get blocked. Sometimes people also leave the best offer out there for people to make multiple offers. So, if that's the case, that's the case. Anyway, it's 12:02, so it's my time to head the hell out of here and look at the back of my eyelids. I've heard of Ralph Snart. I gotta check it out. Chad is drunk again. Sent an offer to someone and he countered the same total bag. He upped the price and lowered the shipping and told me not to counter. Look, I've offered. I've had $2 offers back before too, and if it's the same guy who says no counters, no messages, please. Yeah, we all know the same guy. He's the guy who gets multiple accounts every month. And it's one of those things. He's like, if there was a qualifier variant, I'll just open up a new diamond account. I'll qualify for it instantly, and he has every book every month. And shout out to him because he's got some books that nobody else has, and it sucks when you have to buy from him. But sometimes we have to buy from him. So anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I want to thank you all for tuning in. You are again the most appreciated team in live chat on YouTube, and I gotta say, I thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.